of Augusta's history, and now they are officially endangered. The list of historic places in need of some TLC keeps growing. Here's Ashley Flette.
Historic buildings have a way of showing the city's character, and the Historic Augusta Committee released the 2020 Endangered Properties List, showing which buildings need to be saved. As of 2019, there are a total of 76 endangered properties in Augusta, 19 of which have been saved, 15 that have been lost, and 3 that are threatened.
They are the history of our community. They are our identity, and they have a useful life left in them.
One of those buildings is the Coming Grove Baptist Church on Gardner Street. Norris Rouse says he is concerned about what the future holds when it comes to the structure of the church.
The greatest thing that could happen would be that the church continues. And with saying that, that can be in any location or any place. But when you look at the history of the building, the history of the structure, some of the features and the designs, those things can get lost.
Pullman Hall joins the list even after it went up in flames back in May 2019. These old buildings are now fighting for a facelift and a new chance of life, all while being caught in the crossfire of a cyber boom.
The greenest building is the one that's already built, because it embodies that energy that it took to build it, and if you tear it down, it goes into the landfill.
Demolition of the former fire station at Dias Park has been discussed by Commission, since the community center there needs some updates.
There's so many ways to make a building more energy efficient, but by tearing it down, you're losing all that original effort that went into it.
The Historic Augusta Committee listed the new Savannah Bluff Lock and Dam as an endangered property in 2018. It agrees with the recent lawsuit filed against the Corps of Engineers. Listing the lock and dam to the National Registry of Historic Places will offer an additional level of examination when federal money is spent through the review process.
Just by speaking up, sometimes you save a building, because people don't realize it's historic, or they don't realize that there's an alternative.
And at the end of the day, what it's going to take to save these buildings is preservation-minded owners and funding. In Augusta, Ashley Flette, WJBF News Channel 6.